Blackbeard is gonna be the final villain of One Piece, and I'm gonna tell you why. Hit the subscribe button, and let's begin. Every hero has its shadow. Guts has Griffith, Deku has Shigaraki, and Luffy has Blackbeard. Since we first saw Blackbeard, it was obvious that him and Luffy have a lot in common. They both love food, they both have big dreams, and they both want to find the One Piece and become the king of the pirates. They're so similar, yet they're so different at the same time. Luffy is the embodiment of light, while Blackbeard is the darkness itself. Luffy is impatient and he faces any challenge head on, while Blackbeard waits and plots in the shadows. I think we can all agree that Blackbeard sucks as a person. Even I, the guy who loves villains, hate him, which means he's doing a pretty good job at being a villain. But whether you like him or not, this walking barrel is gonna be the last person standing between Luffy and the One Piece. Since he was a 12-year-old kid, Marshall D. Teach has been planning to become more powerful and ultimately find the One Piece and become the king of the pirates. He's been manipulating people from behind the scene and waiting quietly in the shadows. Blackhand is not scared to play dirty, and this is exactly why he is the most dangerous villain in the world of One Piece. He's unpredictable, and in almost any situation he comes out on top. He used Whitebeard for years to get his hands on the Yami Yami no Mi. He used Ace to break into Impel Down, and he used the Marines to steal Whitebeard's Devil Fruit. In Marineford, everyone, and I mean everyone, lost, except for Blackbeard, of course. Luffy lost Ace, the Whitebeard pirates lost their captain, the Marines lost their credibility, and this piece of shit got one of the most powerful devil fruits in the world and was successful to completely break Luffy. We know devil fruits have the will of their own, and they can pretty much choose who wields them. Like how Luffy's devil fruit avoided the world government for years until it found its perfect match. The Yami Yami no Mi ended up in Thatch's hands on purpose, because if the devil fruit that has the power of the sun wants to be eaten by someone like Luffy who brings light wherever he goes, it's only logical to think that the devil fruit, which literally holds the power of the darkness, wants to be eaten by someone with the darkest of souls. So the Yami Yami no Mi wanted to test Blackbeard. It wanted to see if he would betray his crew and kill his brother in arms in order to wield its power. There's this fruit called the Sub Sub fruit, which gives you the power of joining the filmdive crew, and it seeks the best of people. So if you're a good person, you have to subscribe. It is obvious that Oda has big plans for Marshall D. Teach. From the D in his name to the fact that he has two of the most powerful devil fruits in the world shows us how important Blackbeard is. But despite Blackbeard being Luffy's biggest rival, he can never become king of the pirates. For Luffy, the road is as important as the destination, and with each step he gathers more people around him who support him and remain loyal to him. So even if Luffy doesn't find the One Piece, he's already a king. Blackbeard, on the other hand, is only focused on the destination, and he is destroying everything on his way. He would betray and kill anyone just to get one step closer to the One Piece. And ironically, even if he manages to find it, there will be no one left to call him the king. Some of you might think Blackbeard is not very powerful compared to some of the other characters in the story, but it doesn't matter how powerful he is when he always comes out on top, because that is what matters the most. I'm absolutely sure we will see much more from Blackbeard in the future, and something tells me we still haven't seen his full potential. Do you think he can fight Gear 5 Luffy, or he will try to play dirty against Luffy as well? Comment your thoughts down below, and with that out of the way, I see you guys next week.